Okay, so it's official. I'm finna go ahead and tell the little situation I went through with the car and shit. I'm finna try to play Apex Legends and maybe a little game of Madden while I do so. I really don't even play shooting games. They always killing me on this shit. They always killing my ass on this shit all the time, and like shit be like kind of fucked up, but I still be trying anyway. But you know, got that three teams with three aspects, and you can go try to do your thing, whatever, whatever. So that's what I be trying to do. I doubt I could play it with sound and do this shit, so whatever. But whenever you say something going on with my car, people gonna kind of ask you what exactly happened. They're gonna kind of ask you what exactly happened or whatever. And the story be long. I be having to just cut it short. I be having to cut the story short. I be having to cut the story short. Now I done told people this stuff. I done had to cut it short. So this is the extended version, you know. If you just want to hear it, you know, you just want to hear it in its totality, right? Maybe whenever I see you, I'll never have time to say it in its totality because you busy or I'm busy. I'm finna get a whole story. What happened with the whip? Okay. So I ain't trying to get no like backstory of how I got the car and shit and whatever and what made me want to get the car and get in the car and nah. Like, I ain't finna go into all that shit like that. I did 2 videos about that. About how I got it and shit and what I had to do to get it and all this type of shit. I did what's they called? They called the Car Journey Part 1. The Car Journey Part 1 before, it's called before the purchase or some shit like that. Before the Car Journey before, you got another video, the Car Journey after. They both like an hour long, but you know, whatever. Okay. But this is the situation with this here. Now I done had this Kia Optima. I done had this Kia Optima for about 2 years. Let me make sure the damn phone don't go dead while I'm recording this shit. I ain't gonna be feeling that. My new AT&T internet box. Thank you, AT&T. Let's get it, baby. I done had this Kia about 2 years. I've been paying on it for about 2 years. You know, got some time to go. I don't want to even say how much more time I got to go. I don't even want to say that shit because I've been paying on it about 2 years. And when I got the car, you know, never had my own car till 2 years ago. Not my own car. I can take it anywhere I want. So definitely was loving it, doing my thing, going where I go, going to Target, going to over there by Target, going to Logan's, going to my favorite restaurants. Now I start going to like Top Dog Tavern like a couple months ago and shit. Start doing my thing, going wherever, doing my thing, right? You know, loving the car and shit, right? And I ain't had no freaking my own car to 2 years ago, so y'all listen, y'all don't judge, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm like 34, so y'all listen, y'all don't judge, you feel me? But well, I had it for that long. I've been having it for that long, and like I could just cut into it. I could just cut into this shit or whatever. Cause me getting the car, there's pictures of me online with the car and shit and everything, all the type of shit. The 2016 Kia Optima. Great for a person that never had their own car. So, I ain't never had no issue with it, whatever, none of that shit. When I first got it, because they let me get it first. He said, you can come on and get this car, whatever, after the bank paid them for the car. They said, you can go and get this car. Like, we know you need, like, transportation and stuff like that. So you can go ahead and get this car, and we'll handle the rest later. So I already paid the bank, the credit union, and they already paid the credit union. I was waiting for the tag. And then we tried to go ahead and pay the down payment for the joint, which me and Mom got together and had. The member service lady said, y'all gotta wait until the tag come here to pay that. And we sitting there, I already got the whip. So we like, damn, okay, word, cool. So we sit on that money for like a couple more days and shit, then I finally get it or whatever. And like when I first got the car, I took it to AutoZone to get scanned. I don't know why, because I know why I got it scanned. When they were going to motherfucking buy the shit back or take it back or return the money, yeah, I got the money for about $11,000. So I pretty much took it to AutoZone and got it to scan. Got it scanned for codes. The car had no codes when I got it scanned for codes. Now that's real good. Your car ain't got no codes. You scan it for codes, cause the scan tool gonna scan the whole whip. So I'm like, oh, this is a good car. This is a good car. Let's get it. Whatever. Let's get it. But enough of that backstory shit, man. I said I'm gonna do that. I said I'm gonna get into that shit, man. That backstory shit. But I'm just saying to say, I ain't had no problems with this car. I'm gonna say no problems. I ain't been broke down with a major issue with this car besides the brakes. I had to get major brake work done on the car. Like the end of last year, I had to get major brake work done, like back rotors, brake pads, rear rotors, rear brake pads, rear caliper. I had to go refinance the loan, and they gave me $650 so I can get up to $7 something for to do the work for the brakes. But the brakes was it. And people say that like brake work, sometimes major brake work is like regular. That's not, major brake work is not detrimental, but it did sideline me for a minute because I couldn't drive it with them brakes going to the flow. Them brakes was going to the flow. But I did have to drive it to the damn Jiffy Lube shop one day, and that was kind of epic. Because your ass got to hit that brake real soon before you get ready to stop up. Because that motherfucker was to the flow, bro. It's kind of epic to feel your brakes go to the flow. And it's raining, more noise over in my video. Great. Hope it's picking this shit up good. I got the Madden going. I try to have my shit all in one conglomerate. But then what I'm saying. Okay. I'm saying this. Then what I'm saying. Besides that, I had no major internal issues for 2 years. Until this day. Okay? Now we finna cut into it. We finna cut into it like a jigsaw. We're gonna get up in it like a paring knife to a kiwi. You feel me? We're gonna get up in it. We're gonna get up in it like a male porn star to a female porn star. We're gonna get up in it. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty of the fat titties. Okay, so until this day, right? Until this day, I ain't had no issues, right? So me and my mom, cause she be holding the car. I give her the car. She can hold whatever. She can hold whatever. I give her the car because she been looking out for me so much hardcore. So when she want the car, I give her the car. You feel me? Sometimes we might just go to the store, or she might go do a little shopping or whatever. We might go to the grocery store, whatever. She might want to go somewhere, make a run. Or we'll be together most of the time, half the time. But she had me come over there. I had just came from work. I had just been there, drove it to work, and drove it home and everything, right? Now I get off work like, go to Thunder. And I get off, well, you gotta know when I get off work. You really gotta know all that shit. You know, you ain't even gotta do all that. It don't matter. That really don't matter. You know, I get off like 4 p.m., 8 to 4. So I get off of work. I go to work, get off work. My mom want me to come to the crib, right? She want me to come over there so she can go to Dollar General. Sometimes I just go there. She just shoot the Dollar General real quick. I ride with her. I go. She'll drive I get in the passenger seat. She'll drive. She'll go to Dollar General, and she'll go back. So I go over there. We go to Dollar General, right? And we go to Dollar General. No, we ride with her friend. I think she want me to come over there. Her friend was at the crib, I think. So she want me to come over there so we can all give her friend a ride home. Right? You want a friend a ride home. So I go over there to do that. The car making a noise, right? We taking her friend home. The car making a noise. We on the way to take her friend home because her friend got to make a stop and then go home, whatever. So the car making a noise, and my mom's like, "Is that the car making a noise?" And I'm thinking like, "Oh snap, is it?" So I disregard it. I'm like, whatever, you know how moms is, whatever. She probably tripping, whatever. You know how moms is. So I disregard it. 20 minutes later, I'm hearing this noise. I'm like, is that us? Is that my car doing that? She said, I tried to tell you, this car been making a noise and it's running kind of funny. So it make the noise until she dropped her friend off. No, it's still making a noise. It's making a noise. She dropped her friend off. Then we go to Dollar General. When we go to Dollar General, it's shaking. And I think I started hearing like well, I'm going to say this. For a little while, I was hearing like a little engine rattle. When I crank, I hear like ding 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 ding. I hear like a light rattle in the engine. But I disregarded it. I disregarded it for real. I'm like, oh, I go to Jiffy Lube. I asked for the Jiffy Lube to check on it. Okay, so I'm going back in the past a little bit. I'm going to come back to where I was at. I went to Jiffy Lube to get it checked out. To get my oil checked, whatever. I was due for an oil change. We missed no open tackles, baby. We gonna get it. Let's get it. We can win, lose, or draw. Let's football fight. Win, lose, or draw. So I went to Jiffy Lube to get it, the oil checked out. I go to Jiffy Lube, they looking at the oil, they checking the oil. They say, nothing ain't even touching the stick. Nothing even touching the stick. So the car was dry. My engine was dry, no oil. I'm like 400 miles over the oil change, 300 miles over the oil change. But they said you can go thousands of miles over an oil change, and you should be all right. They said you can go thousands of miles, and you should be all right. But I wouldn't do that, though. I wouldn't go thousands of miles over my oil change. At the most, I might go 1,000. And after what I just went through, I probably wouldn't even go 500. If I can afford it, But, yeah, they said it was dry. I said, well, I don't really got that type of money for the oil change. I need to do some other stuff. Can this, wait, whatever. They say, yeah, 2 quarts of oil should do you. We'll give you 2 quarts of oil for $17. So I'm thinking the damn car kind of went dry, and it's just tripping because it went dry. And I'm thinking the oil gonna make it better. Okay, go back to what I said about me and Mom going to Dollar General, right? After she took her friend back home. Okay? So, the car, we get to Dollar General, right? I think when we put up the Dollar General, before we get to Dollar General, right before we get to Dollar General, the engine light started flashing, which we know what that means. That means stop driving. Something is fucked up with your engine, and further driving it is gonna damage the engine even more. But we screw it. Well, not screw it, but I'm like, well, shoot, I'm like, we gotta go and get home. Let's go and get home. So we at the store now. So she go in the store, do what she gotta do. No, she sent me in the store. I remember this. My memory ain't too bad. She sent me in the store to get some things, and she gets something too. She always had me get something too. Right? I go in the store, come out. I go in the store, come out the store, and then I send her a text message. I'm like, did you check to see? I'm like, is the car still doing that? Because I'm thinking damn, I'm finna not have a car. I'm wilding out. I'm like, damn, I'm finna not have a car. Cause I'm finna not, really, I don't have a car right now. Because when I ain't gonna be able to drive this motherfucker. So I'm like, is it still doing that? And my mom was like, no. And she was saying no about something else. She wasn't even focused on what I texted her or whatever. She thought I was talking about something else. And then she was like, what you talking about? I said, is the car still doing that thing with the engine? And she said, I don't know. I ain't cranked it again. And I'm like, damn, I thought it stopped because it had its little issues. It done cut off before in the middle of the damn, in the middle of driving before. It done cut off before. in the middle of driving, so I should have knew something was fucked up then. But it did that. It like sometimes it'll shake and cut off. But it did that and it got back right for a while. So I said, fuck it, it got back right. So it got back right. So I said, fuck it. Okay, cool. It's just act a little funny, you know. It ain't no damn brand spanking new 2025. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us don't have that, so whatever. But it ain't no brand spanking new 2025. It ain't had no 0 miles on it. It had quite a few miles when I got it. But I had to get what they let me get. Yeah, I do like the car and shit, but I had to get. I was a first time like buyer of a vehicle, first time finance or whatever. I had to get what they let me get. It just so happened that I kind of liked the way the car looked that they let me get, so it kind of worked out and whatever. So we get back in the car. It's epic. Finna crank that sucker again. Hope it ain't doing this shit. So lo and behold, engine light still flashing. Shit still ticking. Shit still ticking like a son bitch. And I'm like, wow. Well, but I gotta tell the whole story. I'm listening to this shit at work too. This me telling every emotion, every hustle, every sacrifice, everything that happened. So I'm like, damn, that motherfucker's still doing that, dog. So, like, me and moms go home, right? She had to go to work that day. She worked 3 days a week. She had to go to work that day. Inevitably, she like, I'm gonna drive my car, cause she got a car too, but she just drive mine sometimes. She said, I'm gonna drive my car. And at the time, you know, my brother got this CNA job and shit, whatever. He drive, he work overnight and shit. And he be having to go to work. He be taking her car to work. You know what I'm saying? He be taking her car to work and shit. Because he ain't got no car right now. So he be taking her car to work. And he put some money into the car. So he like, when I want to use it or drive somewhere, that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, that's what it's going to be, and da-da-da. And, you know, I really don't want to hear anything else about it. And him and my mama kind of talked a little bit. I don't want to say argue, I want to say talked a little bit, whatever. She was telling him that just because you put money in it don't mean you own it and all this type of stuff, whatever, right? But she was kind of honoring that joint because he did put some money in the car and help get it back right. Because somebody busted the window out of the goddamn car and shit. And I paid her the money back I owed her and she got that fixed. And then he did some other shit to the car. Like he helped put tires on it and shit and whatever. New tires. So he kind of like, yo, I'm gonna drive this joint to work. I ain't getting dropped off, whatever. So when he had to go to work, I had to pretty much concede to what he got going on, which sucked, because I had my own car to go anywhere I wanted and do whatever I wanted to do. So I had to concede to him for a little while. But let's get back into the shit that had went down. So we had went home from the Dollar General, right? And I started I think I started looking at videos on what the car doing first before I did anything. So I started looking at videos on how the car doing, right? So I get the car back home. We get the car back home from the Dollar General. And some old friends. I don't know if they are family. I don't think she our family, but I don't know. I don't think she our family. I really don't know. I really don't know how that go. You know how some people ain't family, but they always been around, so they like family. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if this. I don't know how to explain it. That part of it. But my uncle that died, his girlfriend, his old girlfriend, I don't think they got married or nothing, but his old girlfriend and her daughter, I think I gotta look at where she lined up in the fam, if she in the fam. But it was her, my uncle old girlfriend, visited us. Visited when we got the car home. They had visited us, paid us a visit. Ooh, that was almost a pick, baby. Let's go. That was almost a pick. That was almost an interception, baby. Let's get it. They had visited us. And I ain't even, because we ain't had talking in a long time and stuff, whatever. Like, these people ain't visited us in years. But I'm really, like, fucked up emotionally on the car. So I ain't even thinking about that shit. I'm thinking, like, oh, this is a bad time. That's what I'm thinking. This is a bad time. But, you know, I don't say that. You're not going to say that. Like, you're not going to say that shit, you know. I'm just like, so moms go in the house, so she speak to me, speak to my brothers, whatever. She go in the house with them, talking to them. While she talking to them, I'm in the room researching about this car, what's going on. So I forgot to say, like, when we left AutoZone, no, not when we left AutoZone. I forgot to say, when we got left out Dollar General, mom was on her proactive type shit. She was on her proactive type, let's see what's going on, let's get to it type shit. So she went straight to AutoZone to get a scan tool. Now she went straight to AutoZone to get a scan tool. So it had gave me a the scan tool said I needed a new ignition coil, which would probably fix the issue. It said I needed a new ignition coil. It said it recommended changing spark plugs and knock signal range performance P1326, which is a code that you'll find YouTube videos on all over YouTube. You'll find YouTube videos on this code all over YouTube. Like, it's an infamous Kia and Hyundai code. It's infamous. It's like the infamous Mobb Deep. It's infamous, man. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Hey, man, it's like the infamous Mobb Deep. But I'm looking this stuff up, and I'm seeing bad things about this P1326 code. So, you know, I'm looking up ignition coils and shit like that. I'm looking up videos, ignition coil videos. What does it do? I'm looking up, like, ticking sounds in the engine, whatever. I can tell you this. Most of the videos I've looked up about ticking sounds and ticks and stuff from the engine or an engine knock, not more like an engine tick. It didn't say good things about. It didn't say good things about what I looked up. Matter of fact, I guess most of the videos said this the works. Most of the videos said this is it. It's over for your engine. It's over. Your engine is done. He scored a touchdown. Damn, my team sorry as hell. Damn, my team sorry as fuck, man. Shit. I lost last game, man. They kept goddamn I got the ball back. No, with the defense, I play on defense. I'm cornerback. So I got the ball back. We got the ball back to the offense like 3 times. They ain't scored 3 or 4 times in a row, and we was only up by like 3 points. So we needed them to score to get us back all right. And they wouldn't score for shit. And they just set their ass up to win the game. That's some bullshit. But I'm gonna finish this career. I think I got like 4 more years of this career. Could I let you play for like 15 goddamn years? I got like 4 more. I think I did like 11 years. But like I was saying, I didn't see good things when I was looking up. I saw like, I even saw some video. I saw a dude make a video, P1326 engine code for Kia and Hyundai, the light of death. I seen motherfuckers say like, oh, light of death and the light of death and Rob Baron knock and all this type of shit. So I went through an episode with these goddamn videos, right? So a day or two later, my mom's always rode with Firestone. She said she don't trust Jiffy Lube because my auntie told her a situation where Jiffy Lube did something wrong to her car and kind of she had to get it fixed or some shit she had said, like, I forget what it was. They broke an oil stick in her car, some shit, and did some shit. I don't know what it was, but she really don't trust them because of that. I say, man, that's her experience. I never had a bad experience with Jiffy Lube. For real. I never had a bad experience with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But, like, we decided I'm gonna kind of be a little shaky on some specific parts of this shit because it done been like 2 months. No, not 2 months. Like 3 weeks since this shit happened. Since this shit first happened. So we decide, right? I'm watching all these mechanical videos and shit. We gonna take it to Firestone because she fuck with Firestone or whatever. She gonna take it to her a mechanic that usually check on her stuff at the Firestone. Okay. So we decided that day, I'm worried, it's epic. I'm feeling halfway like Diddy during his case. I'm playing. I'm feeling like 75% like Diddy. I'm like, God damn, I hope he don't say this engine fucked up. So the next day, let's speed this shit up a little bit because, you know, my shit be long as fuck, man. But we gonna speed it up, but we kind of not gonna speed it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. So the car pretty much undrivable. This shit, it's cranking. It's cranking. It's cranking up, no problem. As soon as you crank it. And I got videos of this shit, what it was doing. So I'm hoping it's like belt related. I'm not a car person. I don't know shit about cars. But I'm hoping this shit like belt related or some shit, or like a belt, or I'm hoping that like this motherfucker need an alternator or some shit. I'm just thinking crazy shit. You know, I'm like, man, I hope it's something else than the engine, bro. And I go, okay, it's time to go up there. We go up there on the day I'm off. So we schedule it when I'm off. So my mom so we can have both cars out there, right? And she like, well, somebody got to follow that car because they probably keep it. They probably can't even drive it back because it's so fucked up. But Here we go, losing football games. We go a fumble. I'm trying to not pick this phone up and turn the damn video off. I'm gonna be fucking mad. So I'm trying to have this shit in one piece. One piece like the anime. I got bars. Alright, let's keep going. So my mom like, I'm gonna drive the car up there, you be tripping, you be goddamn worried about shit. I'm gonna drive the car up there, you be tripping. You gonna be trying to not goddamn, you gonna be like scared to drive and shit. So I'm gonna drive it up there and you follow me in my car. So we ready to get this shit up there and get this shit like and see what's to it and see what's popping. I'm like, alright, cool. So we did kind of try to decide who gonna drive it, and she like, I know you scared to drive it, so I'm driving it. But you gonna panic and do some crazy shit. I don't know. She didn't really say that. We lost again. We done lost 2 games in a row. Wow. I done played 10 seasons of this shit. I done played like 11 seasons of this shit, bro. I ain't lost 2 games in a row in like 10 seasons, bro. This shit is fucked up. Man, fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, motherfuckers. Alright, fuck it. I'm just playing this shit just to goddamn do something while I'm saying this story. So, it has sat for a couple of days until the day we decided to go up there, until we can go up there and do this shit, because we had to wait and have the gas money for this shit to do this run around. So we take it to the mechanic. Mom driving up there. I'm following her in her car. We pull over. She pull over there so they can check on it. We think they'll get in the garage early. They said, you pull over, we'll go out and get the car when it's time. So this probably gonna be a 2-parter. And I be really wanting this shit to be like shorter, but it just don't work out that way. You know what I'm saying? But I go out there. No. We get the car up there to Firestone on Peach Orchard Road. Okay. They said we'll get it when it's time, whatever, we'll get it, whatever, right? Me and Mom sitting there, this shit epic, right? This shit had hella epic. So we sit down. They told us $40 to check on it. $40 to check it. $40 to check it. The car. Mom got her $40. All she got is $40 because she only makes so much per night. She works 3. She only makes so much per night. All she has is $40 at the time. So she used it to help me out in this situation and see what's going on with the car. So she got her 40. It's up there. Mechanic finally go get the car, drive it, and check it. He pretty much cranked the car, right? He cranked the car for a little bit. I think it was like 30 seconds. He cranked it for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. He take the car, put it back. You know how they get done with your work and they'll put the car back where you can take it and go home? He walk in there with the keys. He like, so how long y'all had that car? I'm like, 2 years. And he tell us, he like a Middle Eastern dude. I don't know, whatever. He like, the engine is gone on that car. The engine is gone. And then he like, you might could drive it for a little while more, but the engine is gone on that car. he's like, and I'm devastated. I'm like, yo, like, I can't even illustrate my devastation for this car, dog. I can't even illustrate my devastation for this car. Like, my world is a black hole when he say this shit. My world is a black fucking hole when he says this engine is going on this car. But the next thing he said gave me hope. And like I said, it's important to have hope. God damn it. If you ain't got shit else, you got hope. When you get hope for something good to come out of something, hope is underrated. Hope's underrated. If I knew a woman named Hope, I'd marry her because hope is important. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. If I knew a black girl named Hope Johnson Hope Johnson, Hope Williamson, big black girl named Hope Williamson. I'm rolling with it, man. But no, it is what it is. But look, it gave me hope. He said, send this car to Kia. Send this car to Kia. And I don't want to say the next thing I'm finna say because it could be, I ain't gonna even say that. I didn't even say what I was finna say. You know what I'm saying? It could be a spoiler, okay? But he said, send this car to Kia. These engines is going out on these Kias, and people getting their engines replaced for free. That's what he said now. So I had hope. I said, oh, it ain't over yet. But I still feel fucked up about it because I'm sure it's hard to get your engine. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I thought I picked him. Bitch. I thought I picked his ass off. But, fuck, man. Fuck you, man. But look. He said, send this car to Kia. People getting their engines replaced for free. So look. Here's a little secret. It ain't a secret no more because it's out. The cat's out the bag. When the cat's out the bag, is it still a cat? I don't know. Well, look, check this out. Or do it turn to a dog? Or is it I don't know. But look. I had already called Kia and talked to them about this. Because I think I seen a little something about engine replacements before I even went to the mechanic. So, at the time, it was either you gonna go to Kia or you gonna go to a mechanic. You're gonna do one of the two. So when I had called Kia, if I went to the mechanic, I said, well, you can go to the mechanic and let him check on it first. So when I had called Kia, and I was checking for if there was anything they could do. I was really checking to see, there now was a tackle. That was a fucking tackle. I took Lamar Jackson ass. Damn. God damn. I'm definitely a Hall of Fame corner on here. Get your ass down. Get your ass on the ground. Get your ass on the ground. He think he the new Vic anyway. But when I had called Kia, I'm just trying to see, at this point, Just before I heard that Kias, they doing engine replacements on Kias for certain models if you qualify. Just before I heard that, right? So I called Kia. Pick that off, bro. That was easy. That's an easy pick, baby. Let's get it, bro. You must got butter on your fingers. You must have been eating some pancakes and put butter all over them and put all over your fingers, and then you want to play the football game. That's what you must be doing. Nobody ain't scored in 5 minutes. So I called them, right? At this point, I don't think I have no warranty because I bought the car as is from the dealership. So at this point, I'm feeling hopeless. I'm like, I ain't got no warranties and no shit. Like, I'm just trying to see, is y'all gonna fix it for cheaper? But everybody say the damn dealership higher. Everybody say the dealership for your car is the highest place you can go to get work done on your car. Everybody say the dealership gonna bust you. Everybody say they gonna bust you, man. If you go to the dealership on the cost. So I call them. I tell them what's going on. I tell them the problem. I tell them what's going on. I tell them my engine knocking. I got these codes. Da 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 da. Is there anything I can do for me? What would it cost to do anything for me? So she get my name. She get my name. She get my name right, and she see my file. She get my name, and this one gave me information, right? And she got my VIN number. So when you give them that VIN number, they can look up everything about your car. You know, she got my VIN number. And that lady told me, she pretty much said, well, look, you have you actually have a warranty, you actually have an extended warranty on certain parts. You got an extended warranty on your knock sensor, which when I did this scan at AutoZone, it did bring up the knock sensor. It did bring it up. So these are known to have issues too on these Kias. You have warranty on the knock sensor, extended warranty. You have extended warranty on like your fuel pump and some other shit. So she basically just told me you have a extended warranty on a few parts of the vehicle, and the knock sensor is a tool made to hear abnormal sounds from the engine, which warns the car and tells the car to be in limp mode, which makes you not be able to accelerate a lot, so you can't go ahead and fuck up the engine to fuck up the engine all the way. Which I think it was already fucked up. Like my engine was dying. You feel me? My engine was dying. And I guess I can't say it was already dead, cause I could still drive the shit. Another big tackle. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. That's a wrap up. Let's get it. Another big tackle. Look at that pursuit. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But did what it is. So what I'm saying is this right here. Uh-oh, that's a nice toe tap. What I'm saying is this here. She said it's a warranty on a few parts inside under the hood. Because I don't even say the knock sensor ain't the engine, the fuel pump ain't the engine. That shit is not the engine. So from what I heard, all I heard was you got a warranty on a few parts under the hood. And she basically told me you can send it to us. We're gonna diagnostic it. If it's related to anything dealing with your extended warranty, we're gonna fix it for free. gonna fix. If your problem is related to anything else to the warranty, we're gonna fix it for free. If it's not, you're gonna owe us $150 for diagnostic. But of course, if it's related to the issues, you don't owe us nothing. Nothing. So after that, then I went to the mechanic at Firestone, and he checked it, and he said, your engine is out. Send this car to Kia. Send this car to Kia. People is getting their engines replaced under Kia. So I'm fucked up. I'm thinking, I'm fucked up. I'm like, but damn. I'm looking like my dog died and shit. I'm looking like my dog died. You know, I'm looking like, so I'm like, is it something that I did? Did I let it go too dry? Did I let the oil, is it because I let it go dry? And I just want to stitch to myself. I'm like, my car is fucking dead, in the grave, fuck it. I'm like, did I let it go too dry? Or what? He said, some of these engines burn oil. Some of these engines burn oil, it goes dry, it messed the engine up, and they go get them replaced. People getting their engines replaced on these cars, people taking their cars to Kia with a dry motor and still getting them replaced, because even though it's dry. So you would think that if you take it in dry, they're just gonna say you ain't been doing your changes, so that's why your shit dry. So after that, after the mechanic, I'm devastated, right? I'm devastated. My mom's is like, I'm devastated, right? I'm ready to just beat my head into the ground. I'm ready to just at this point, I'm turning into an insane, crazy patient. Like, at this point, you might have had to get me and put me into a padded room, cause it was like, I'm feeling fucked up. So, my mom like, man, let's go home. Forget that. You can't think when you're frustrated. Let's go home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ate. You ain't gonna get something to eat. Whatever. Da da da. I ain't ate. Let's go home. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It is what it. We'll figure it out. So at this point, I gotta ride with them. Mom taking me to work and shit. She taking me to work, taking me back and forth to work, whatever. I'm broke as fuck because I'm in this negative loop with SRP. I'm broke as shit. I'm in the negative all the time. I get $500 like an overdraft with overdraft fees, right? $500 like overdraft fees. And I'm basically using the $500 every check to pay 2 bills. And then when I get paid, they taking this shit back, and I'm spending it again. So I'm in a loop. So I'm broke. So she taking this shit back. She taking this damn car. No, she taking me back and forth to work and shit, right? At this point now, I'm like, damn. At this point, Kia my only hope. So at first, I'm like, I'm like, I could take it to mechanic and let them do it, or Kia. And I'm thinking like, damn, if I send this shit up here, I'm thinking if I send this car up here and it's not that, and I don't even got this $150 to spend if it's not that, and they probably going, and if it's not that, they probably going to say, you got to pay us that $150 before you can get your car back. And even scarier, they might say, and if you take too long to give us that $150 to get your car back, it's our car now. Which they probably can't do that shit, but I don't know this, because I kind of worry about wild shit. You know what I'm saying? And tell me they got 0. Okay, they got 3. 14 and 3. Are we going to win a game now? Ain't that a bitch? We done lost 2 scores. Are we going to win now? Can we win? I ain't used to losing. So we might lose 1 game a season. Shit, you know. But so I'm thinking this shit, right? I'm thinking. And I've been recording these long ass videos. I listen to this shit at work and I love it. I just love to hear myself talk, son. You don't love yourself. Oh, that's a nice pick. Yes, let's get it, baby. Oh, that's a nice one. Yes, to the touchdown, baby. Yes, that's a nice one. Oh, yes. That's a nice pick. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes, straight out the air, baby. That interception was like busting off with a fine chick in your bed. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's oh yeah, yummy. That interception was delicious, motherfucker. Well, like I was saying though, we gonna win this game. We got 20-3. Unless the computer don't cheat us. Let me see. So I'm thinking to myself, right? I'm like, you can send it to Kia, and you got a chance. You got hope. No, we're gonna call it a chance, because hope is less than a chance. You have a chance to get this issue and get your car back drivable for free, completely free. If you give Kia a shot and give it to Kia. But the other part of my mind was like, just thinking like, you know how they say it's no use? It's no use. Or I was thinking like, you get a new engine, it's too good to be true. Too good to be true. Your luck be good, but I don't think it'd be that good. You be blessed, but I don't know if you be that blessed to get that happen. Let that happen to you. Get that happen to you. So I'm like, dude, it's too good to be true. They're not gonna. It's gonna be some other shit that ain't related. They're gonna charge you diagnostic. Go to a mechanic and just get a price and just work on saving to pay for this shit. You just ain't gonna have a car until you can pay for this fucking engine. That's it. That's all it is. What it is. But I was gonna go to another Bridgestone, because it's a Bridgestone P choice by me. It's a Bridgestone by Riceboro. I was gonna go to Riceboro and hope for a second opinion. But what really fucked me up, right? And what was gonna have me not go to Kia? What was gonna have me not go to Kia is I talked to Kia again, right? Because after this shit went down, I needed Kia pretty much. Because I'm like, Kia make the cars. There's nobody else that can fix this motherfucker better than these motherfuckers here. They make the fucking cars. They know everything about them. The technicians know everything about these motherfucking cars. So it's no better hands than them, I think. No better hands than them. No better hands than them to fuck with the car. But what was gonna make me not do that anyway is because I called Kia again. I talked to a guy this time. And I ain't gonna say his name and shit. Fuck it, I ain't gonna say his name. Fuck it. But we cool, I'll say his name to y'all, whatever. So I'm talking to him. And he's like, what did he say? I think he did kind of tell me it's a warranty on my engine. And he told me if it's related to something your warranty covers, we will do your engine. So when I first called Kia, she wasn't talking about the whole engine. She was talking about it's certain parts in the car that got a extended warranty, right? So the guy was kind of talking different. He was talking like, we'll check on your engine. We'll do some tests. We'll do some tests. I think the cut it kind of short. I think he told me like, we'll check on your engine. If something's going on bad with your engine, that's on us. We're gonna fix that engine, no cost to you. If it's not, you gonna owe us a diagnostic. So he like, send it to us. We'll work with you. Send it to us. We'll check it out. If it's something going on with your engine, we'll fix it. But we do need your oil change records. We need all your oil change records since you had the car. And I said, I ain't the first one to have the car. I ain't had the car at first. I got it from a dealership used. He said, we don't care about that. We looking at your care of the car while you had it. We can see everything in that car before you had it. But we're looking at when you started driving it, when it was registered under you, the mileage it was at, when you started having it, and what's going on. And then when I got the car with 100-some thousand miles on it. And that's none of y'all business, but I told y'all, so whatever, fuck it. It is what it is. I was a first time buyer, goddamn it. So he telling me like, send it to us. We'll check on it. If it's an issue related to us, we will fix it. So what messed me up on the shit was, so I told mom what they said. She like, oh, okay, whatever, okay. Dad, you got a chance to get a new engine. You got a chance to get a new engine. I said, yeah. Oh, 28-3? Oh, we gonna win this. It's a nice to have a little, I don't know why I fair caught it. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to have a little blowout after losing by 3 points on the last 2 games. It's some bullshit. But let's go for the gusto. I don't care if this shit 2 hours. Let's go for the gusto. Because a lot done went down. So that's what it is. So I tell mom, he said, I got a chance to get a free engine, but they need the oil change records. They need all my oil change records. All my oil change records. So after my mom heard that, she kind of making little jokes and shit. She got to be funny and shit. She got to be funny. And she like, oh, what they say? They said, need my oil change records. And I said, yeah, I know I got oil changes at Jiffy Lube and Firestone. Right? Jiffy Lube and Firestone. So she's like, okay then, that's cool, whatever. And at this point, I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get it popping. Let's get to it. Let's get it up. Let's get to it. And I'm like, let's go, let's go, And she like, oh, and she gotta be a diva. Oh, don't rush me and all this stuff, and don't rush me and whatever. So she trying to make a little fun and shit. She trying to crack a little whatever of the shit, right? And I'm like, and then she said like, we can go to there tomorrow. What's up? And she was like, I was like, well, let's get it today. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it today. Let's do it. She like, I'm put on my I'm gonna get like dressed. We gonna go do it, whatever. So she'll talk a little young, and then she'll do what I want. You know. So I go get my I gotta let these niggas score, bruh. Damn, I'm the only person that can cover on the defense. I'm the only shutdown on the field. I'm the only person that can shut somebody down. Oh, that should have been a pick, baby. That should have been a pig. That was your football, not theirs. That was your pig skin. I wish I had some bacon. I wish I had some pig skin. Bars. I get that from OG Percy on YouTube. He be saying SEC, he be talking about bars. But yeah, so I went and got the records. I had a couple of records from Jiffy Lube. Ooh, nice pick. Nice. Not pick, but fumble. Fumble recovery. It'd be funny. They just, offense get the ball and they rock the shit out of them and make them fumble the ball. This should be funny as fuck. Nigga be like, blam. Get on the ground, baby. Mr. Pat Mahomes, take us home. Let's get a score, baby. No score. But we won, though. We won that game. Let's get it. We won. All right. I sacked the shit out of Lamar Jackson, try to run on a nigga. You think you Vic? Bam! You got your ass rocked. We got the W. Shout out to the W. For Arthur. Shout out to Arthur Reed. I'm going to tell you something here, Art Rock. Arthur Reed used to do Francine. I'm going to keep it real. And then he cheated on her, and he did Sue Ellen with the with that But look, check it out. All right, back to it. All right. I got a couple records from Jiffy Lube. They gave me a couple records. When I first saw the paper, I'm thinking, shit, this ain't enough fucking records. This look like a little bit of oil records. Damn fucked on this shit, man. They gonna deny me because of these fucking records. So when I go to Jiffy Lube and talk to him and I say, I need my oil change records. Dude, like, what's going on? He like, what's going on? I'm like, man, my engine knocking at home, so we done drove in my mama car, cause my car was sitting in the fucking yard fucked up. So we done like do I got some damn skill points or something, man? Or y'all don't want to give me no more cause I'm old now. I'm an old player now. Bitches. Like Prince said, why don't you go purify yourself in the lake's water in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Bitches. But check it out though. Do what it is. I'm thinking this ain't enough fucking oil change records. I'm fucked. So when I go tell old boy, dude, he asked, what's wrong? I said, my engine is knocking on my car. As you can see, I'm here in another car, my mom's car. My engine knocking in the car. He said, oh man, them Kias. He said, yeah, man, them Kias, man, they be like that, man. Man, that had happened to me. He said, that had happened to me, man. I tried to get my, I already know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get your engine replaced with Kia. He said they had denied me because I had no oil change records. Because I work at Jiffy Lube and I do all my own work. So he said, he tried to tell them, hey, I do all my own work myself. I don't have any records. I do my own work. But he said they wouldn't trust him. He said he was walking for like a year behind that Kia. Like a year or two behind that Kia. Behind his Kia. He was walking for like a year or two, or at least a year. He said his girlfriend was driving it and it messed up on her. Or some shit. And He was like, yeah, but see the thing about you, he said, but you look good for your replacement because these records are good. These are good records. So at that point, I find out that I have good oil change records. So at that point, I get a little bit more optimistic. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, these records is good. He said, look, every 5,000 miles, you kept up with this oil change. And then right here, you went a little beyond, but you got a top up. You got a 2-quart top up. And I'm like, yeah, put that. And before I had called him, I said, yeah. I said, give me all them records and put that top on there too. Put that top up on there too. Because they going to think I just went a little bit. He said, you can go thousands over oil change. But don't do that though, but you can. But don't do that though. You know, but you went over like 500 to 1,000 miles, but you got a top up between 1,000 miles. You got a top up between 1,000, so you good. At this point, I'm thinking like, okay, it ain't over yet. Okay, I said, damn. I said, okay, this what's up. I said, I hope God wouldn't do it to me like this. Have a car payment for a 5-year term, telling myself again, and have me lose the car within the 2 to 5 years. I said, don't have God do it to me like this. Don't have Satan do it to me like this. Don't let Satan get me like this. This is awful. You mean to tell me I try to go do something, try to have something for myself, and it get took from me like this? Like, I just felt bad for myself. And I'm a guy that came from riding the bus for years. Like, I rode the bus for years. I tried to buy a car before, a long time ago when I was in my early 20s, and it was a fucked up car and it didn't even crank, and I got whooped. Back then, like, with everything I've been through with not having a car, ooh, I was on top of his ass. I was on top of his ass. Pause. I mean, like, I was doing good coverage. No Diddy. I was doing good coverage on the play. You feel me? No Diddy. This YouTube video probably get flagged for me just saying Diddy. Because right now they don't play about Diddy, man. And they do not play about talking about Diddy right now. They do not play about that shit right now. Where the coverage at? Look. Hold up. Why this shit? I can't do this shit one hand. This me right here. I was on top of cuz. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah. You ain't catching nothing, baby. Let's go. You ain't catching nothing. So, at this point, I'm feeling like, oh, I got good records. I'm good, whatever. So I just kind of talk to them because my tires be fucked up. I always be going to them, getting my tires, getting more air in my tires for free. I pull up all the time. They know me now. They know me so bad. I pull up, they say, tire check? Yep. So I was kind of talking to them because we kind of been through it together with this car, man. I was talking about Jiffy Lube crew. You know what I'm saying? And, like, we talk about it, and I'm off. Next, I call Firestone. To get the rest of my records. I know this is pretty much it. I don't go to Midas. I don't do service at Walmart. I don't do service at what's the other car places that do this type of shit? Oh, I change English shit. My homie was telling me about Take 5. What you said? Take 5 or some shit? I don't go to there. I don't go nowhere else. But I ain't been nowhere else but Firestone on Riceboro. I used to go to Firestone Riceboro, and I went to Jiffy Lube. That's it since I had the car for this 2 years. So I called Firestone, asked them what's good. They say, I need my oil change records. They're like, okay, what's your name? What's your name? And they said 2016 Kia. I said, yeah. They tell me you got one record with us. I'm like, one record? You only got one record with us. You only got one oil change with us. And it's the first oil change I ever got with that car. Was at Firestone on Riceboro Road, baby. That's the first one I ever got. And the first one I ever got was a high mileage oil change, which is good. It shows that you put money into this car. You put money into the care of this car. So it was a high mileage oil change. So my first oil change was, most of them go for 3,000 miles. This one went for like 5,000. Went for like 5,000 miles. So this where I started. This is where I went into my freaking out. This is where I probably went into the most of my freaking out, deep depression type of shit. This is where I went into my put me in a padded room type of shit. You know, this is where I went to the like, life just gets to be too much type of shit. I already got the 2025 dream car. Well, now I ain't gonna have this car that I do have. Now I'm back in Ubers, bus rides. Now I'm back in Ubers, asking for rides. What else? Riding the bus, taking 2 hours to get to work, 2 buses there and back. Because I stay 20 minutes out, 20-minute drive out. My thumbs hurt. I'm playing the game so much. Ah, my thumb, cuz. This is where I started freaking the fuck out. Cause I'm like, man, I got this car. I think I got this car at I think I got this car at, I'm telling all my business, at like 121,000 miles. I think that was the exact number when I first got this car. Cause I remember it. Cause this, you gonna remember the shit. My first car that I own, that I can take it I want, I can do my thing. So you gonna kind of remember when you first got it. Cause I got this shit at 121,000 miles, cuz. And my first oil change at Bridgestone saying 134,000. So that's like 13,000. I'm like, you went way over when you first got this car. That's what I'm thinking. You went way the fuck over. I'm like, I'm going to get denied. I'm going to get denied and owe these people this money. I'm like, I'm going to get denied and owe these people this damn money. Shit. So I tell myself, avoid Kia. Kia's a dream. Kia's not going to happen for you. The Kia engine replacement is a dream now. It ain't going to happen for you. You cooked on that shit. You went too far over on the first joint. But then, so I'm looking at my scan tool papers. I'm looking at YouTube videos. I'm watching YouTube videos about people getting their engines replaced. I was watching a dude who had a Kia. His messed up, and I don't know if he was successful getting his replaced or not, but he just talked about Kias, and he talked about how to get your engines replaced, and he really tell you to avoid the car as a whole. You know, he talking about getting engines replaced. He be talking about how to come at the company for your replacement, and he even got videos talking about what to do if you deny of your replacement, or what else you can do if you're denied. But that's another video, that's another story. You know, I'm watching him, I'm deep in the rabbit hole of this shit. I'm in the rabbit hole so bad. Bugs Bunny was down. I seen Bugs Bunny down there with the 2 carrots. So I'm like, And I seen Jessica Rabbit. I tried to holler at her. But look, this is what it is. Check it out. But I'm like, bruh, call Firestone, see what's up with them, and hope they say that it's something else. Because all that mechanic did was listen to that car and said the engine gone, take it to kill. That's all he did was listen to it. He didn't even do anything. It was so bad. It was so quick. He said, I ain't gonna even charge you the $40 diagnostic because I didn't do nothing. I didn't even do anything. So basically he cranked it and knew what it was. I said, damn. So I was just hoping that he's wrong, because in my mind, I'm gonna have to pay for this shit. And I don't got it at all. And I can't even refinance. If they would have said, oh, your belt making noise, you need a new belt, and you need a new belt, you need a new knock sensor or some shit, and that shit would have been $400. Okay, we would have had to buy the bill. They refinance like $500. It's not like refinance like $500 right now. And refinance like $500 to get that work done. I could do that, but I can't refinance for a $3,000 engine. They're not gonna give me $3,000, and I wouldn't take it from the loan company if they offered it, because I'm gonna catch hell paying it back. You know, I'm gonna catch hell because I'm already paying payments now. And if I get $3,000, my payments gonna be like $330 or $350 so a month. So fuck that. I wouldn't even know that. So I'm just thinking about getting a second opinion. I'm thinking about getting a second opinion and hoping that it's not that goddamn engine. So this is what it is here. So I called Firestone on Riceboro Road, because the one that checked it and said the engine fucked up was on P. Georgia. I called the Firestone on Riceboro Road. I said, this is going on with my car. I got a P1326 knock sensor. I got recommended change ignition coils and ignition coil and the spark plugs. They got P1326 knocks in the range. I tell Marathon. He like, look, it'll be $100 to check the car. It'll be $100 to check the car, and whatever the work you need, we'll give you a price on it if you want to bring it up here. Now we done already drove with the Firestone in the other place, and this Firestone is a longer drive. So you're driving a knocking fucking engine for longer. You drive a knocking engine for longer, pretty much. And I'm like, it's a risk just to, like, what if I drive up there and that motherfucker go ahead and go out on me, or go ahead and seize up? They say engines will seize up, but the son of a bitch won't even crank no more. So I'm like, what if I go up there and that motherfucker seize up, or whatever, and all this type of shit? You know? And I'll think about this, cut this shit short and doing a part 2, because motherfuckers gonna see this shit and be like, I'm not gonna listen to all this shit. For real, that's what I think. Or I can record till the fucking camera go off. I don't know. Do I got a 2-hour video? I don't know. I don't like making my shit 2 hours. I really don't. I don't like making my shit 2 hours, but I can continue. But this shit be good when you working and you got a lot of work and you see how much work you can do before the video ends. That shit be cool. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna do a gangster style. Shit, you can, videos that you say, if it's a low ass video, if you get off the video, nobody next to him, bro, what's going on? Y'all niggas is whack. Y'all be giving niggas spam scores. Fuckers. Fuck. Fuck. So, at that point, right, I'm depressed, I'm in the rabbit hole. I'm still going to work because I need money more now than ever. Now I'm back to my regular poverty. I was in advanced poverty with the cop. Now I'm back to my regular poverty. Shout out to poverty. But like I was saying, I'm like, at this point, I'm going to work. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up mentally. I'm fucked up. Whatever. Going to work. I'm trying to do my thing. I'm trying to work through it. I'm fucked up. When this shit first happened, I get right. I ain't tell nobody shit. I didn't tell nobody nothing, man. I didn't even want to hear. I didn't even want to talk about it because I didn't tell nobody anything. I ain't tell nobody shit. I ain't tell nobody nothing until I told my manager that I got a chance to get a new engine and right now I ain't got no car and all this type of stuff. Really? Really, bro? Y'all let this nigga score, bro? Damn, man. Y'all let this man score? I don't let nobody score on me, man. Nobody can score on me, man. Receivers facing me, they like Beavis and Butthead. They don't never score. Receivers facing me is like Beavis and Butthead, baby. It's like Beavis and Butthead with the females. Never score. Every time we go to school, I don't never score. Ooh, I'm hungry as shit, man. I got some goddamn noodles and shit in this bitch. But there ain't no food. But, so I'm in the rabbit hole. I'm looking at videos about engine replacements. I even watched an hour-long video of one of the technicians talking about it and talking about what they do to the car and what they got to see and everything, right? So I heard about a line of cars, of Kia cars that had defective engines. So I called Kia again. And I just basically tried to get the lady to say I got a recall on the engine. Because at that point, she said I had a recall, I could stop worrying about it because they got to fix a recall. A recall is you got to fix it. A recall is our shit is defective, we got to fix it. I was trying to get her to say that shit, basically. I'm trying to cut it a little short now. She would not say that shit. She would say, she even said, you trying to get me to say you got a recall. You don't have a recall, you have an extended warranty. You have an extended warranty. Yeah, I think she said on my engine, but I don't know. You got a extended warranty on your engine, whatever. If she said engine, we got to check it out. If you qualify, we will fix it. So I'm still fucked up. I'm like, I just wanted to say I had a recall. So I got a 2016 Kia Optima. So the cars, with the kids with the engine recalls, is like newer. They're like 2019 to 2021 or some shit like that. They're like the ones newer than mine, right? And I think from 2022 on up, they fixed the whole shit and got the whole shit right. So one of my coworkers got like one of them brand new Kia, one of them recent year Kias. And he ain't got no recalls on his joint. But, I got 2016. We have the nigga score again. Oh, we losing. Oh, we losing by a lot. Okay, well, how about this? Fuck you, Madden. I ain't playing this shit no more after this, man. I'm playing the shooting game on mute, and I ain't gonna be able to hit the bullets coming. They gonna kill my ass on that game, and I don't give a shit. But oh my god, bro, we really suck. No, y'all suck. I don't suck. Y'all suck. I'm gonna be another Pro Bowl. I done made the Pro Bowl every time I fucking play the game. Every time I do a season, I do the Pro Bowl. Nigga. But y'all really suck. And we're gonna lose. And I can't see no Super Bowl for us. I really can't see it. But then what it is. Then what it is. So I was in the rabbit hole. Okay? So let's go to this part. I started getting ready to get the car. I started thinking, I said, so I was worried about this big ass gap between my two oil changes. I think I got the car with 120 something, 123,000 miles, 20,000 miles, 121. I think it was 121. If I can think of the exact number, I think it was 121,000. So, my first oil change after the car was like, it said 134 something, 134,000 something. So I'm like, oh, they gonna deny me for this shit. So my records after that is good. I find that they're good. And I'm thinking, like, I took a long time to read oil changes. Some of these oil changes took like 6 months, 8 months. But, you know, they said, well, if you don't really go nowhere like that, if you don't go nowhere, shit like that, it can take longer. But they say your average oil change is like every 6 months or some shit for the average person. So some of mine was 8 months, 9 months. I'm like, shit. But they said your records is good. But I was aware of that gap before. That gap before had me spooked. So I think I went ahead and got it towed up there. I decided on Kia. I said, we'll send it to Kia. I said, I ain't paying no money. It is what it is. It's probably the engine. I'm seeing videos saying it's the engine, whatever. I can't afford an engine no way. I sent it to Kia. All I got is hope. Remember I told you about the beginning of the video about hope? All I got is hope. I sent it to Kia. All I got is hope. Okay. And I'm telling Mom, I'm going to send it to Kia. I'm going to go ahead and call the insurance people. My mom said they're not going to tow that car all the way up there. Now I'm thinking like, damn, I'm trying to send it to Kia to have a chance. And now I can't get it towed up there. And I'm thinking so much. I'm thinking like, man, at this point, I'm thinking like, that motherfucker gonna get up there. I'll drive that bitch up there. And as long as it don't stop in the middle of the fucking highway, then I will drive that bitch up there. I will. Like, I fucking will. And if that bitch sees up on the way there, I'll try to get it towed halfway. I'm trying to make it a little shorter, but it's already long. I could make a joke out of that, but I won't. I'm gonna keep elaborating. But like this team sucks. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing on a sucky team that suck balls. This team fucking sucks, man. Damn. But I'm still gonna be a Hall of Famer. I'm still gonna be a Hall of Fame NFL defensive back. I called. Oh, I forgot to say. The first time I called Kia, they set me up a diagnostic appointment. They said, we're just gonna set this appointment. Because people trying to get their engines done, we're going to go ahead and set your appointment in case you decide to go with us. So that's the first time I called. Now, I done called them about 3 times because I talked to the black lady. I could tell, I think she was black. I talked to the black lady, then I talked to a black man who was second, who led this whole shit to me, led the whole shit. Then I talked to a white woman at the, kind of near the end. But not the end, but near like the near end. So I called my tow company, which is Geico. Now I asked them, look, I had a situation, my engine went out, I can't drive my car, whatever. Can y'all tow it to the nearest Kia? They're like, where the nearest Kia at? I said, South Carolina, Jefferson Davis Highway. South Carolina, Jefferson Davis Highway. They said we actually give like one tow per breakdown. And that's only 8 miles, so that's no problem. So I called them the first time to ask them, and they said they'd do it. And then later I called them again, went ahead and did it. Okay, I'm just trying to cut some of this shit a little short. It's wrong as fuck. It ain't gonna be able to be short now. So, what I did was, I'm not gonna listen to this shit for this long. Yeah, but shit, I recorded it for me. So, fuck it. I recorded shit for me. I'm listening to it. I like to hear myself talk. I love myself. But, yeah, so I sent it. They say it's no problem, we'll send it, whatever. They ain't even that far, whatever. I tell Mom, she's like, okay, you good then, whatever, let's do it. Let's send it, let's do it. So I finally called him to send it. I called the dude. I called my Geico insurance company. The first time I tried to call the Senate, they ass wouldn't get on the phone. And I was frustrated. I said, it's like destiny for me not to have this car, cause I'm like, man, it's like destiny for me not to have this car, bro. It's like for real, like I can't get him on the phone. So I was calling the main Geico. Customer service, right? Then I fuck around and found the Geico customer service nearest me, which is like in I think it said Martinez. The one nearest me is Martinez. And I called them, and they started picking up that motherfucking phone, bro. And at that point, I was just calling to just ask them more questions. But then the day came where I called and had it set up. I called. Damn, for real? Wow. We're finna lose again, but fuck this game. Well, Gilly the Kid say real niggas take their losses how they take their wins. That's so real, it's gross. We ain't no sport. We ain't no poor sportsmanships. Then real niggas take their losses how they take their wins, baby. Okay, but so they had it told, like, long story short, which is already a long story long. I set up the tow with Geico, whatever. I had to go to work the next day. I set up for the next day, 8 o'clock, 8:30. Had to go to work. Mom's still taking me to work. So I'm like, how you gonna take me to work and be home enough for the car? She said, set it for 8:30, I'll be back. But be there with 8, she's from back home. Another score, wow. They're gonna take it back though. We're getting our ass beat so bad. Y'all need to trade me. I don't play the game to take ass whoopings. Y'all get to trade me, man. I don't play this game to get my ass beat. I play to win games, man. Not to get my ass beat. Y'all can't defend. Y'all need more training. I can't defend. So, I'm about to finish this shit later. This shit like a long homework assignment. Whew. This video is crazy. This might be the longest joint. I thought my longest video was gonna be talking about my crazy ass homegirl. It's gonna be the longest video, but nah, it's just, I think it might be this. Cause I got a 2-hour video about getting the car, but I split it into tools. God damn. So, okay. A lot happened in these past 3 weeks, but I'm kind of exhausted now. I'm getting YouTubers fatigue. I think my ass exhausted. My voice box exhausted. I did a video one time, man, so I couldn't, cause my voice damn near was going out. Like, to my fucking to my damn Adam's apple hurt it. And I made a crazy joke about that on the other video. Like, this was crazy. Like, damn. Cut it short, baby. You know, I'm gonna make a pimp decision right now. You know what? This shit will be continued. You feel me? This shit will be continued. I'm finna get back on the shooting game. On that game, you gotta hear people shooting so you don't get shot. And will be continued. Might not upload this shit today, so when you finally see this shit, you might not see it on the day I recorded it. Fuck it, you know. But I'm finna eat these little noodles and still be hungry after that, because noodles ain't food. I'm finna eat these little noodles. I'm finna like try to eat bread by itself because I'm in poverty. You feel me? What Lil B said, I'm gonna tell you like this. But to be continued. My YouTube video better than anything on Netflix. This shit is like, my YouTube video is better than Ozark series. It's better than Revenant. It's better than any movie you can watch, dog. You watch a movie for 2 hours, you should listen to T-Zilla for 2 hours, baby. That's how I feel, son. I'm the most entertaining entertainment. But that's all she wrote for now, man. I just got tired, man. But I will elaborate. I will continue. There will be a part 2 of that thing. And I'm gonna put the damn cherry on the cherry pie. I mean, not on the, because they go inside cherry pie. So I'm gonna put the cherry on top of the damn whipped cream on the sundae. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna do next video. I'm gonna put the cherry on the whipped cream that's on the sundae, and it's all in that waffle cone. You dig? But when you eat it all together, it's delicious though. And that's how this gonna be delicious. Signing out.